You are literally the worst programmer there has ever been. I'm sure you've heard this voice before in your head, because I do all the time. Is it normal to hear voices in your head? If you guys have heard this voice in your head, or you do have feelings that you're a garbage programmer, chances are you're probably not, and here's why. Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chris. If you're new here, we talk all about programming on this channel, and I promise you it's not lame. That sounded kind of lame. Well, if you're into non-lame things, consider subscribing. There's that red button down here somewhere. So you feel like you're a garbage programmer, you feel like you're never good enough, you feel like everybody at work is always better than you feel like your skills are always lacking behind. I've had this feeling plenty and too many of times. If you guys have ever had this feeling, or do have this feeling, comment your story on why you do have this feeling below. It seems like everybody's a god on the keyboard and they have unlimited amount of free time. They're always coding, they're always making projects, they're always using the newest technologies, always doing algorithm challenges, and you feel like you literally can never keep up. Tom from work is always talking about how he just made a new project with the new technology, the new languages, the new front-end framework, and how he is literally the best developer out there. Chances are Todd's just talking himself up and he has the exact same feeling that we do. Almost every programmer has this feeling, and we call this imposter syndrome. The reason you're having these feelings is because the programming world is literally ever growing. It grows every single day and you can never keep up. I feel like I'm always on the keyboard coding, staring at my screen, and always programming, but my skills aren't god tier. I just have no social life. Let's get rid of this garbage programmer feeling, however you're feeling right now, and give you some tips on how you can fix this. Tip 1, build more side projects. If all you're ever doing is the coding at work, your skills are never going to get better, and chances are your skills probably are some of the worst in the office. Tim from work is always working on side projects, so he says, and you need to keep up with yours too. Working on side projects will give you chances to use new technologies and chances to gain confidence in your skills, building new things that you don't usually do at work. The code you write for work is probably the same it has been for the last 5 years, and that's because you have a code stack so large you don't want to update and use different languages because that would require rewriting most of the code base. Instead, use your free time to work on projects and technologies that you want to use or try out. This is where your skills are going to grow, and this is how you're going to become a better developer, or else you're going to be left in the dust. We don't want that. Unless you like being last place, I don't know. I don't really know you. You want to get well acquainted with the new technologies or different languages that you want to learn. Become best friends. And the only way to become best friends is hanging out. If you are someone that wants to work on side projects but literally never have any ideas, that's me. Watch till the end of this video, and at the end I'll drop some tips and some places on where you can gain ideas and inspiration for these side projects so you can actually do something in your free time rather than sitting on the couch watching Netflix, clicking yes I'm still here. My gosh, sounds exactly like me. Alright, tip number 2, stay in the loop. What I mean by this is keep up to date with the languages that you do use and make sure they're not updating and you're not using old, deprecated, out of date features from the language. You don't want to be using something in the language that's out of date because obviously they changed that for a reason. They have a better way of doing it, or something better that's going to replace that in the language. They don't just change it just to change it. No one wants to do work just to work. Check out the language that you use, Docs, like once a month. Go to its website, see if anything updated, see when newer versions are dropping, and follow articles, Medium posts, wherever you want to read. If you're a front-end developer or a back-end developer, if there's new front-end frameworks that are catching fire or new back-end frameworks that are catching fire, chances are those are also going to be on GitHub, whatever is hot, trending that week. So basically just stay in the loop. You don't want to be that guy that doesn't know the inside joke, but everyone else at the office does. Pretty embarrassing. I know we've all been there. Alright, tip number 3, and this is the most important to kick that garbage programmer feeling out. Just get it out. Stop comparing yourself with other developers. You need to be comparing yourself against you. How were your skills a week ago, a month ago, a year ago? Go back and read some of your code and projects from a year ago. I guarantee you're gonna cringe. And if you don't, we have a problem. That means your skills probably aren't getting any better, and you're not doing anything to get better. So this garbage programmer feeling, it's real. You don't want that. Comparing yourself with others and others' success will never get you anywhere in life. I always used to see myself comparing me against other people, and that just kind of took away time from me getting better at my skills. Comparing yourself to others is where the hate comes in and you become a hater. If you're always comparing yourself to yourself and you're getting better, you're gonna be the one that's hated, which sucks, but also your skills are getting better and you might be one of the best programmers in the office. And that's what we're going for. You want to get your skills better, you want to get rid of that garbage programmer feeling, and just rid yourself of any doubt. Get your confidence up, bruh, or girl. You're still my bruh. So as promised, I said I'd leave some tips and where to get inspiration for your side projects. So here it is, I'm coming clean. Probably one of the best ways to get inspiration or get ideas on what to do for side projects, take some of your existing projects, refactor them, add new features to them. And what this is gonna do is really ingrain those skills of best practices that you learned. When you refactor all your code and rewrite it, you're gonna be really sinking that knowledge deep in old code and not just writing a new project based with new practices, but you'll see why the old code is wrong, and you're gonna be knowing why you're putting in the new code. And that, my friends, is how you're gonna learn. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. If you did enjoy this video and you're feeling like Hulk, smash that like button and subscribe to never miss any more of my content, or I'm gonna be kind of bummed out. All right, thanks for sticking around, guys. Until next time.